It's undeniable at this point, South Park sucks. We're supposedly getting a Mass Effect streaming show. A V for Vendetta HBO series has officially been greenlit. Sabrina Carpenter is set to star in an Alice in Wonderland musical as Universal's follow-up to Wicked. And now that the copyrights have lapsed, we're poised to get a Jessica Rabbit movie. This is the Marks on Media News Roundup. Let's get into it.
Marks on Media.
South Park may be admitting that they completely suck now. Giant Freakin' Robot reports South Park sucks now because the show has abandoned its classic focus on the boys' chaotic misadventures in favor of becoming a constant source of political commentary, much like a typical late-night program. The series is no longer unique and is merely preaching to the choir, which has made it boring. The pivot has divided the fan base, with recent seasons revolving around long, serialized political arcs involving figures like Donald Trump instead of the iconic one-off episode structures of early years. Many fans and critics agree with the sentiment, pointing to poor fan ratings for recent episodes. They've also been moving around a lot, delaying episodes, and canceling episodes, so that makes up for the ratings dip as well. However, creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone are fully aware of the perceived decline and may be intentionally sabotaging the show's quality to make a meta-commentary. In the episode The Woman in the Hat, Parker's avatar, Stan Marsh, explicitly laments that South Park sucks now because it is bogged down in political content, mirroring the creator's own possible frustrations. The episode also features Stan attempting to save the town from being overrun by politics through a cryptocurrency scheme, which is a parallel to Parker and Stone's own $1.5 billion deal with Paramount+. The intentional decline in quality may be part of a long con where Parker and Stone are using their platform to satirize the system and their own creative predicament. By alienating both the older fans who miss the show's original chaos and the newer, politically charged audience who may eventually tire of the one-note focus on the Trump administration, the creators could be damaging Paramount's bottom line while laughing all the way to the bank with their lucrative contract. Ultimately, this self-sabotage may be the ultimate counterculture move. In my opinion, this is just another show that's not funny or interesting anymore in any way at all. Just end it already. But let me know your thoughts on all of this down in the comment section. There's new information on a possible Mass Effect streaming series. Sources report on N7 Day, BioWare provided a major update on the upcoming Mass Effect TV adaptation being developed in partnership with Amazon, confirming that the series will feature a completely brand new story and will be set after the events of the original trilogy. This news should come as a relief to fans, as it means that the show will not attempt to retread the story of Commander Shepard, a decision executive producer Mike Gamble addressed directly by stating, "That's your story, isn't it?" This approach avoids the complex challenges of establishing a singular, canonical version of Shepard's gender, choices, and relationships, which would conflict with the story's player-driven narrative. Gamble confirmed that the writer's room for the series is going strong, and that the team has worked out how the show will fit in within the established Mass Effect canon and relate to the upcoming video game sequel. By being set after the trilogy, the series is free to explore a new chapter of the universe without being restricted by the varying outcomes of Mass Effect 3's ending. The update also reaffirmed that the next Mass Effect game is in full active development, with the studio being focused on building new features and stories for the fan-favorite universe. Does this sound like good news to Mass Effect fans, or do you think it will be utter trash like the Halo series? Let me know down in the comment section. V for Vendetta is getting a television series at HBO. HBO is developing a live-action television series adaptation of the graphic novel V for Vendetta, originally written by Alan Moore and illustrated by David Lloyd. The series is being scripted by Pete Jackson, not to be confused with the film director Peter Jackson, and executive produced by James Gunn and Peter Safran of DC Studios, along with additional producing partners. The adaptation will revisit the story of the masked anarchist V, who fought a fascist regime in a dystopian Britain, and the young woman Evie Hammond, whom he allies with. While the project is still in early stages and neither casting nor a release date have been announced, the partnership of HBO and DC Studios signals a high-profile status. Do you think this will be good, or will it go the way of the Watchmen series? Personally, I don't have much hope for it, but honestly, I hope I'm wrong. Let me know your thoughts and feelings on all of this down in the comment section. superstar Sabrina Carpenter is set to star in and produce a new untitled musical film inspired by Lewis Carroll's classic novel, Alice in Wonderland, for Universal Pictures. This venture marks Carpenter's first major starring role in a studio film following her recent, highly successful focus on her music career, which recently earned her 6 Grammy nominations for her 7th album, Man's Best Friend. The project is being developed by Universal, the studio behind the highly anticipated Wicked movie adaptation, and sources suggest the Alice musical is a passion project from the singer. The creative team includes Lorraine Scafaria, best known for directing Hustlers and her work on Succession, who is set to write the script and direct the musical. Mark Platt, a producer on musicals like Wicked and La La Land, will also produce through his Universal-based Mark Platt Productions alongside Leslie Morgenstein and Elisa Koplovitz-Dutton of Alloy Entertainment. While plot details with a release date are being kept under wraps, the involvement of Carpenter and a strong team suggest Universal is looking to capitalize on its momentum in adapting classic stories into major movie musicals. Do you think this will be worth watching now that it's not being made by Disney? Considering what Universal was able to do with the massive success of both Wicked movies, this could actually be good. But let me know your thoughts and feelings down in the comment section. We could be getting a Jessica Rabbit movie. The copyright ownership for the character Roger Rabbit and other characters from the novel series has officially reverted to the original creator, author Gary K. Wolfe, due to the 35-year copyright reversion clause. This clause allows original creators to reclaim rights to their work after a fixed period. Wolfe exclusively shared the news, confirming that he now controls the rights to all of his characters and books, which were previously held by Disney and Amblin Entertainment following the 1988 film Who Framed Roger Rabbit. The process was described as very civil and courteous, marking a significant creative shift for the franchise. With the rights being back in his hands, Wolfe plans to expand the Roger Rabbit universe, focusing on new projects that match or exceed the quality of the original movie. The most prominent project currently in development is a live-action Jessica Rabbit movie, based on his 2022 novel, Jessica Rabbit: Serious Business. Wolfe has expressed his desire to partner with Disney and the original film's creative core, including Steven Spielberg and Robert Zemeckis, to create new sequels and series, including exploring concepts of his novels that were not included in the first film. Let me know what you think and feel about all of this down in the comment section.